very well packed. This has come from Pen and Sword. This is an A4 book, and this retails at £25. Now they are actually doing a promotion on this. Not what I'm doing here. I'll keep that like that. They're actually doing a promotion on this, and at the moment I've heard that the sales are not looking too bad for pre-orders. So what's this one looking like? Well, let's have a quick look, see what I think. The thing is, with Pen and Sword books, they are very nicely finished. Like Velocia, the first publisher I worked for, they had very nice hardback covers. I can't even get the pages open. Typical, isn't it? So it's contents, etc. A nice finished paper. And something, before I go any further, something for my granddaughter here. Hopefully when she's older, and I've long since passed on, I did a little dedication to her. So it says, this book is dedicated to my granddaughter Olivia Rose Jenkinson, born 1st of August 2022. So hopefully in years to come she'll look at that and feel proud of her granddad, but I don't know, what young are going to be like these days. At times nobody in our house really takes any notice of the books. So yeah, White Owl, part of Pen and Sword. We've got 5 chapters, so we start off right from the beginning. Some pictures you will see on some of the other books, because old pictures of motorhomes are quite rare, but there are some new ones in here, of course. So as the Visual History of Caravans, which is available again at a good discount price actually at the moment. If you buy from Pen and Sword direct, it's in the same format, and look at part of things like Ettles and the old sort of bus here and what have you. Plenty of text, and then we start going on to the next chapter of the story of the coach-built motorhome. So lots of text to lead you into each chapter. Bit there to tell you about how Dornbeel started, and we do use a camper van in there because that's what Dornbeel were known for, and that's what really started off really again in the 50s, was a camper van, and then we went on to coach builds. So lots of pictures, lots of information, how people used to convert ambulances, and Minnie the Mongoose, Crichton, Jennings built in 1968 on a Land Rover, long wheelbase. Imagine doing that now, putting a coach built body on a Land Rover. It's something, wouldn't it? All this. So taking you to how it became very popular. Again, we've got a mini version of a coach built motorhome there that was made by Dandy, who for the trailer tent people, folding campers if you like, which I'm going to go and visit at some stage. And they did make a couple of motorhomes. The old Dornbeel factory and its glory days, all now long sadly gone. So we have a separate chapter from the 70s, diagram stuff, home built, lots of nostalgia in there. I love this picture. That was a 4x4 American, I think, built on a Dodge, and this woman's head, she looks like some German trooper from World War II there, giving looks like a Nazi salute. It's a bit worrying. Now, there's a lot of pictures on in here that are mine from archive, but also a lot of pictures that have actually been taken by me, such as these. Yeah, there was a company that used to convert your saloon car to a coach build. I went to see both these. This was up for sale. That's gone, the Volvo, as far as I'm concerned. That was done down at a local park outside of Blackpool, and I think they were built in Devon. I can't remember just off the top of my head. But the handling on them, oh gosh, I don't think you'd even get away with doing that these days, health and safety, you know, with the safety regulations. There's quite a lot of this went on. Caravan body's been built on a chassis cab. Yeah, shows you basically how the motorhome has gone on. So yes, it's, you know, tells you all about the manufacturers from the big heyday of the companies. And we're up to 1980 to 2000, advances in design and some of the ideas around. It's all finished in gloss paper. It is a nice quality book. I'm pretty pleased with this. One of the first Swift motorhomes in 1983, with the old Swift Cottingham Caravan profile used on that. You have to forgive me, I've got a bit of a cold, so I've not been sort of feeling 200%, but I've got to do this video. So, skip through up to the present day, and yeah, I think if you're a keen motorhome owner and you want to know something about the history of your hobby, then this might make a nice gift to your husband if you're a wife, or vice versa, maybe, I don't know. So there we go. I remember taking that picture. That was taken up in the North Yorkshire Moors some years ago, road testing an Ace motorhome. So we've got a Swift Contique at the front, and I thought I was very apt for that. So that has literally now just come out, and of course that joins Story of the Camper Van. So both books are now out, and ironically both books have come out literally within weeks of each other. That happened with A Visual History of Caravans and Caravan in the 1970s as well. Same publishers. A bit ironic, really. The only thing I don't like about that is basically is that you're competing against yourself, really. So there we have it. Lots of response about the old Luna, and we've now gone well over the 5,000 mark. I think we're 5,016. So I'm very pleased with that now. It seems to take ages to get up to that, budge past that 5,000. It was really hard work. But anyway, it's done. So onwards and upwards to the next one, 6,000. I won't hold my breath. But yeah, it's that last vlog was quite evoked quite a lot of response, and that's what I want people to come on. And as I say, I always try and get in touch straight away. Sometimes it's going to be a couple of days before I can answer to some of those replies due to other things like family commitments as well as work commitments. So there we have it. Now we'll just give a bit of a thing about used caravans and new caravans. The market is, as I say, is pretty flat at the moment. Hopefully that's going to pick up. But some massive discounting. There's another video coming on later on after this. I took a trip down to Leisure Sales down in Cheshire, a place where I've been going since about 1993, probably, so over 30 years ago. Done quite a lot of articles down there and what have you. In those days it was just like paving stone paths, and the caravans were on like a very boggy ground. Now it's all gravelled and tarmacked, and a lovely nice showroom, awnings in there, caravans in there, and also they've got a good cafe. Plus as well, they've got a great accessory shop as well. And it's based just outside of, about 4 or 5 miles from Jodrell Bank, the big radio telescope. So you want to make a day of it, you could go there and go to leisure sales after. But you'll see some big bargain prices. That'll be going on around a lot of the dealers, in all fairness. But leisure sales have got some good price in there. So we'll take a look at that in the next video. So NEC coming up, Glasgow show coming up. Glasgow show, I'm not doing Glasgow again this year. Again, I've got too much on really. I'd love to go, but it's just you know, it's very close to the NEC, and I'll be making a couple of trips to the NEC backwards and forwards. So you know, by the time you finish, you've done over 1,000 miles travelling to the shows backwards and forwards, and it's a lot of travelling. Plus as well, of course, the expense. And it's always going to pay off. At the moment, the NEC show isn't going to really pay off, but you know, I still have to do it and just see what's what. Also, what was I thinking of? Got a few other YouTube people watching the channel, which is good. And here's one for Hey Ho Let's Tow. There you go. I told you I'd stuck your sticker that you gave me on my laptop, and there it is on the laptop. Now I don't normally give any shout outs as much, well I do and I don't, because I can't remember, but I'm going to give one out to Gary Batten. It's his birthday today. I'm not going to find out how old he is. He's certainly younger than me, and he's a lot fitter than me as well. And it's his birthday today. He's a keen Caravan, and now he's also a keen motorhomer. And he's a keen Sprite fan, and I'm hoping to see him. And if you're watching this video, Gary, I'm hoping to see you say at the NEC the next couple of weeks, and we'll have a little chat as normal, a bit of banter. That's good. So yeah, happy birthday to you. So best birthday wishes. And I think that's it really, because as I say, I don't want to go on about books, but they are now both available. You can buy them on Amazon, you can go to Waterstones online, or you can go direct to the publishers. So for the story of the camper van, that's Amberley Publishing. Visual History of the Motorhomes, that's Pen and Sword. So it's better for me if you order directly from them, better for them if you order directly from them as well. Plus, on both those there is some discount. So I do recommend you go directly to the publishers on this one, unless you're an Amazon fan, you get some points if you order so many books. I don't know. I don't really use Amazon a right lot, to be honest with you. But anyway, there we have it. Now I'm writing at the moment. Just before we go, the story Static Caravan in the 60s and 70s. That book is ongoing. Then there's another book coming up behind that. That's going to be a camper van motorhome book. And then at the moment I'm in talks with my old publisher, Veloci. They've been taken over by David Charles Books. They've been a very well established publisher and do some super books. And basically I'm looking at doing a book for them. Now I'm not going to give too much away on it because I don't want to at the moment, because it might not come off, but at the moment it's looking quite promising. But it's going to be a bit of there'll be a bit of history in it, but it's going to be more of a modern thing, let's put it that way. And it's going to be a guide of some description, that's all I can say. Looking at it, it's going to be a big project, let's put it that way. It's not going to be easy to do. I'm going to be well out of my comfort zone, which will do me good. And I think really that could work out really well. If I get it right, the commissioning lady is quite enthusiastic. She's thrown back some questions up at me, and I've got to go back with them and have a chat about it and see what else we can do to progress it onto the to get it approved. And then it won't be out gosh, it won't be out till next year, that's for sure. But I'll keep you up to date on that one. As I say, it's a bit of a different for me. It's yeah, a bit scary, let's put it that way. Because I'm doing a book which is slightly, I won't say out me death, but slightly that, you know, takes a bit more thinking in a way than doing me history books, because a lot of the history stuff I know, and I'm always finding bits out, obviously, but it just gets to the stage where you know, it is a little bit easy. You know, you can put up all the, you know, join up all the dots, where this book is going to be separate. They're going to be separate entities, if you like, and that will be quite a challenge, but it'll be one I'm going to look forward to. And if it does go ahead, it'd be very fitting, because that'd be my 21st book, and it would be with Veloci, and that's when I started off with Veloci in 96, 97. I did the first couple of books in those up to 2000 with Veloci. Oh, Sprite book I did, Story of Sprite, the full Story of Sprite, so it's a very detailed book. That's only available now as a Kindle, unfortunately, unless you find it second hand, and you can find them second hand. So I'd hunt around for that if you want to know all about the story of, excuse me, how Sprite started, etc., and how they innovated the Caravan, being around at the right time, boom years, 50s, 60s, and then the start of the decline in the 70s. But anyway, I'm going to sign off. Please press the old subscribe button, and also please keep watching, please keep commenting, and I'll be grateful if you do buy a book, either one of them, to be honest with you, and if you're really good, that'd be great to buy both of them. But as all my books, they're all available online to order, and so you might find some second-hand ones knocking about. Save yourself a bit of money, maybe, I don't know. But anyway, thanks for watching, and I'll see you on the next video, which will be all about what we can find on the dealer's forecourt on brand new. Bag yourself a bargain, because it's a buyer's market at the moment. Really is. See you on the next one. Thanks a lot.